근데 저 화면을 보니까 이게 비전이 거꾸로 보이잖아요.
아, 그렇네.
그래서 그거를 답을 생각해서 이렇게 하면 되겠더라. 근데
이것도 바꿀 수 있을 거예요.
그때 어디서 필리핀하고 할 때는
카메라 세팅 바꿀 수 있을 거예요. 좌우 반전 할 수 있을 것
좌우잖아.
같아요. 근데 지금은
그래.
You can let the participants in now. Hello everyone.
Mommy, what points?
Thank you for joining us today.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
저는 누룰, 아랍 પૂર્વ 누룰.
Ranella, can you please mute everyone? Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. We will start at 9 p.m. KST. If you have any questions, please write them in the chat box. Hello Kamdev, nice to see you today. 안녕하세요, Faiza Shi.
전부 다 저쪽에서 운송을 해가지고.
지금 이거 아니에요.
Hello Kelly, nice to see you.
네팔, 나이지리아 뭐 이렇게 다 들어와 있네. 근데 아직 애들이 많이 안 들어왔나 봐요. 20명 돼. 20명 있어서.
Thank you all for joining us today. 안녕하세요, 아르시. 안녕하세요, Kevin Park 선생님.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Ranella. I'm co-founder with KICA for GLEX2020 podcast.
So it's 9 p.m. KST, and welcome everyone to our Korean Culture and Study Fair event of June 2021. Today is 5th June 2021, and we are hosting representatives from Vision College of Jeonju in South Korea. Thank you all for joining us today for this special event. We have hosted 4 universities with KICA until now and received an overwhelming response with more than 100 participants joining us. But unfortunately, we can accommodate only up to 100 participants on Zoom. The rest of them have to watch it live on YouTube. You can also watch these videos on our YouTube channel at GLEX2020 podcast. We will begin with our presentation shortly. Should you have any questions, type them in the chat box. They will be addressed throughout the session and during the Q&A session as well. Now, I will briefly explain the GLEX house rules. This session will be recorded and published on social media and broadcasted live on YouTube. Please use the name you've registered. Please use the name you've registered under as a nickname and feel free to screenshot and share them on your social media and tag us at Korean_GLEX2020 podcast on Instagram and at GLEX2020 podcast on Facebook. Are the house rules clear? Hit the participants icon and click yes or no. Whenever.
Sorry, I was on mute. This event is brought to you by KICA and GLEX2020 podcast. GLEX2020 podcast partnered with KICA, Korea International Culture Association, a Korean NGO under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to bring Korean university representatives to those of you who are interested in studying in Korea.
Welcome, Isa Jang Lim from KICA, Korea International Culture Association. May I ask Isa Jang Lim to please introduce yourself? Thank you.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Lee Soo-hyun, the president of Korea International Culture Association, just named KICA. KICA is a division under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Korea. KICA promotes Korean culture to the world and also promotes various cultures from many other regions to Korea every year. KICA has prepared this program with GLEX2020 together because I think to study a language, we must first know and understand the culture. Even if we speak different languages, we can communicate better with each other by understanding culture. Today, KICA and GLEX2020 would like to introduce Jeonju City and Jeonju Vision College in Jeonju City. Jeonju City is also a central city of culture along with many cultural heritage. I am sincerely hoping that GLEX2020 members will have a good time to get to know Korean culture and Korean language better. Thank you.
Thank you, Isa Jang Lim. We are GLEX2020 podcast co-founders.
I'm Sanchita from Pune, India.
And I'm Ranella from New Jersey, USA. We met at Learn Korean in K-Culture Facebook group by Kim Sansing Nim and decided to create GLEX2020 podcast to document our Korean learning. Sanchita is an architect by profession, and I'm currently a home educating parent, so you might hear my son making noise in the background. We're both polyglots who speak 4 to 5 languages each and are learning more through GLEX2020 podcast initiatives.
Next slide, please. This is our GLEX2020 map of members from all over the world. GLEX2020 is a global community of language teachers and learners on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, Anchor.fm, Spotify, and Patreon. We have an average of about 3,000 organic reach on our Facebook posts. We reached 1,000 members in our group recently, and our group is not a regular Facebook group. The purpose of this group is to host interactive study sessions daily to connect with Korean learners all across the world. We are very strict with the codes of conduct and have membership questions in order to join the group. We wish to take the sincere members along with us towards the path of fluency. We initially created this community where Korean learners and Korean teachers meet. We have various volunteers from Korea who wish to share the language with the rest of the world. We host 6 Korean conversation sessions on a regular basis. These are absolutely free for our Patreon members. Yes, you heard that right. And why are we conducting free sessions? The volunteers want to share the language with you and we want to learn from them. It's as simple as that. We have conducted about 300 hours of free sessions since July 2020. This number is far less than the actual number owing to the schedule where we host 3 to 4 sessions each day. Please wait until the end of this presentation for more information about our language learning programs. You can check our weekly schedule on our Facebook page at GLEX2020 podcast.
On this map, we have our Patreon members, GLEX friends, GLEX mates from all over the world. We got Feliciano, John, Kathy, Mary Rose, Miguel, Teresa, Christian, and many more from the Philippines. Diana Rafika from Indonesia, Sanchita and Amruta from India, Zarina Miao from Singapore, Samantha, Yun J from Malaysia, Ian Miatko Sherry from Myanmar, Najma from Zambia, Ayodeli Teresa Celestina Jael from Nigeria, Kiamfua from Ghana, Marco from Asia, Tina from England, Joe from Australia, Fulvio from Ecuador, Xiomara from Peru, Ignacio from Argentina, me, Lynn, Rose, Jewel, Sam, Sunny Lee Sam from US, Jeannie Sam and Faith from Canada, and many more from Korea. Kevin Sam, Andre Sam, Choyonu Sansingnim, Paul Kim Sam, Grace Sam, Sarah Sam, Sohonju Sansingnim, Kim Wonjin Sansingnim, Jimin Sam, Miyok Sam, and so many, many more. So please get in touch with us by email if you want to join our community. We're all over social media. Our email address is globallanguageexchange@gmail.com, and our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are GLEX2020 podcast. And on Messenger, we have a GLEX lounge where you can chat with us and find out more about GLEX 2020. Finally, let's introduce our main guest, Vision College of Jeonju, Ho Jong-won 선생님 and Lee Sang-rak 팀장님. Welcome. Just a moment. I will stop my share so you can share your screen.
In this presentation, you will learn about the town where the university is located, specifications for applying, and after the presentation, you can ask the questions. Type your questions in the chat box and they will be answered throughout the presentation or in the Q&A session. We hope that this information session is useful, and please be sure to fill our survey after the session. Let's learn about Jeonju City. I will now request Ho Jong-won Sonsening to take over.
Yes, hello, nice to meet you all. Thank you for having me today. And I'm Annie from the International Exchange team of Vision College of Jeonju. And I would like to introduce my team manager again, Jason.
Jason. Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Lee, Jason Lee. I work in Vision Universities, and I hope have a good time in today night. Thank you.
Yes. Also, I'm very glad to meet you and give you the information about Jeollabuk-do and Vision College of Jeonju. So I'm gonna start my presentation with a video about Jeollabuk-do, and let's share. Okay. And I hope you enjoy watching it.
Sonsening, we are not able to hear.
Okay.
Can you please share the sound? Still no. No. Still no. Can you please share the computer sound? Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Sansemin, you're on mute. We can't hear you. Sansemin. Yes, can you? I'm so sorry. I've just unmuted you.
Yes.
I saw your message just now. Sorry.
Okay. I wonder what's your first impression about Jeonju through this video. As we mentioned earlier, our college is located in Jeonju City. It's 2.5 hours from Seoul, Korea, and as you can feel from the video, Jeonju is the most traditional but modernized Korean city. Also, Jeonju is famous for food like Korean table dot, bibimbap, etc. I think each of you has your own favorite Korean food. There are various and delicious restaurants in Jeonju. If we have time, I really like to share a list of top restaurants with you. But unfortunately, we don't have much time. We'll move on to the next slide. Now let's watch the video of Vision College of Jeonju. And this is the video. 또 이거 해야 될 것 같은데요, 선생님. 넥스트 해요.
A challenge for the future. Passion to achieve dreams. Young people with vision are working hard every day. Outstanding employment rate among graduates. Hands-on learning and professional teaching are well blended. Many convenient facilities for students. The cradle of creative and well-educated individuals. Vision College of Jeonju. Founded in 1976, Vision College of Jeonju was established to produce well-educated individuals who are fit for national organizations and companies. Vision College of Jeonju is an open college for local communities that lead students in a creative way. Vision College of Jeonju is becoming well known for high employment rate among its graduates, along with institution assessment certification. From international dual degree programs with institutions in the US, China, Mongolia, and Vietnam, to Vision Korean Education Center at overseas schools, to customized employment education for companies in other countries. Vision College of Jeonju has established many sisterhood relationships with other excellent universities around the world in order to adopt a global level curriculum.
정부의 대학평가의 취업률이 중요한 지표로 활용되면서 각 대학마다 취업률 높이기에 안간힘을 쓰고 있다고요?
대학생들이 자기소개서와 이력서 작성법 등 취업에 꼭 필요한 정보를 듣고 있습니다. 기업별 채용 유형에 맞춰 특별반도 운영하고 있는데 전체 학생 10명 중 8명 이상이 이런 강의를 받으면서 큰 도움을 받고 있습니다.
Vision College of Jeonju operates a customized on-site curriculum desired by different business entities, including Samsung, LG, Hyundai, and Doosan. The school also runs courses specifically designed for helping students get employed by major firms and obtain certifications, preparing them to lead the future. Here are some major studies offered at Vision College of Jeonju. The Department of Engineering will produce engineers for many parts of our industry to lead others. The Center of High-Tech Automotive Engineering Technology, Automotive Engineering. the basis of all industries, electricity. The core industry of the future, digital electronics and information, leading the knowledge information society, information and communication. Integrating the tradition and future of architecture, architecture. IT training that will prevail information-oriented society, computer engineering. Perfection of digital design, broadcasting and visual design. Merging of IT and machinery technology, automated machinery engineering. The best training school for shipbuilding experts, shipbuilding and marine engineering. Managing new renewable energy of the future, new and renewable energy. Producing skilled individuals with good moral character, international cooperation and technology. Training experts for eco-friendly development and management of land. Cadastre and civil engineering. Operating cutting-edge air defense missile weapon and training officers. Air defense missile weapon. Innovative ideas to enhance the quality of life for citizens, the vision of the Department of Social Science and Practice Study. Creative place for childhood education, early childhood education. Realizing a welfare society, social welfare management. Producing kind-hearted childcare experts, child welfare. Nurturing experts in Taekwondo and sports industry, Taekwondo and physical education. High employment rate and specialized training, the vision of the Department of Health. Another Florence Nightingale with extensive knowledge, nursing science. Producing both knowledge and experienced experts, physical therapy. Improving the oral health of people, dental hygiene. Protecting and saving the lives, emergency medical service. Becoming the core of public health service, public health administration. Providing healthy beauty, beauty art. Students can now earn a 4-year bachelor's degree at Vision College of Jeonju. Based on various major intensive courses, students are given an opportunity for continuing education and pursuing a 4-year bachelor's degree that fosters skilled experts through academic-industrial partnership. A place where you can achieve your vision and dream with all kinds of support and benefits provided by the institution, Vision College of Jeonju. To keep up with the fast-growing multicultural society, Vision College of Jeonju has adopted an optimal education system for foreign students. For students who are greatly interested in Korean culture and language, the school arranges visits to major firms in Korea and also operates a Korean language school, GLEx. You can learn new language and experience new culture through GLEx that embraces the blend of different cultures around the world. Vision College of Jeonju also offers many scholarship programs, merit-based scholarships for students seeking employment, certifications, overseas internship, or taking TOEIC exam, and need-based scholarships for anyone who are industry employees, studying later in life, having financial hardships, or for multicultural families are all offered to help students with their studies. Starting with specialized college support project by the Ministry of Education, Vision College of Jeonju has been acknowledged for its competency through many governmental projects, including Innovation Center for Engineering Technology Education Project of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, Unitech Project of the Ministry of Employment and Labor, and Business Incubation and Entrepreneurship Project of the Small and Medium Business Administration. These achievements of Vision College of Jeonju are turned into investments in training and support systems for students to ultimately create many talented individuals who will be a crucial part of society. Vision College of Jeonju has another 100 years of success ahead of us. We will not spare monetary support and investments in educating specialized experts and talented industry employees. Challenge yourself, achieve your dream, and follow your passion. At Vision College of Jeonju.
Okay. Before I introduce our college, I want to say that Vision College of Jeonju wants to prepare for the future of our foreign students who come to Korea with a big decision. That is why for today's presentation, I would like to focus on how our students study at Vision College of Jeonju and what path they will take after graduation. The mission and vision of Vision College of Jeonju is training an excellent professional who is creative, sincere, and leads the development of national society. There are 21 departments in Vision College of Jeonju, especially the departments marked in blue, like electronics, IT conversion system, architecture, computer engineering, broadcasting and visual design, mechanics, new and renewable energy, automobile, robot engineering, and beauty health are popular with the international students. Most of departments offer 2 years course, but there are many departments which provide 3 or 4 years course. And I want to introduce suitable department for foreign students. And there are 234 international students in our college, especially male. Students prefer the Department of Automobile Robot Engineering, and for the female, they prefer the Department of Beauty Health and Architecture. Speaking of the Department of Vision College of Jeonju, I have some video clips of introduction to the department. I'm so sorry that I couldn't make the introduction video in English because I didn't have enough time for it, but still we will be able to see atmosphere of the department through the videos. First, I'm gonna show you the video of beauty health. Unmute. Next, I would like to introduce the representative roadmap of our international students. Yes, this is a roadmap for the employment of our Vision College of Jeonju. At the very beginning, students take undergraduate course. If student needs to study Korean before taking undergraduate, they can also study Korean at the Vision College Korean Language Center. And after graduation, they get a job in Korea with working visa, which is called a 7 visa. Then finally, they live a stable life in Korea. Students who are in our college made a very big decision. We want to prepare together for their life even after graduation. Now I'm gonna explain to you what is the reason why choose Vision College of Jeonju. Yes. It's because we have institution accreditation from the Ministry of Education. The biggest benefit of accreditation is simplifying documents for visa, especially proof of finance. Also, the visa approval rate is good compared to the other general universities. Other reason is our college is the best college for employment for the international students. From August 2020 to February 2021, the total of 83 international students graduated. Among 83, 55 international students got employed with working visa. I prepared some interview videos from our graduates. They are still working and living in Korea stably. So let's watch this video.
제가 하다 보니까 블럭이라고 계속 같이 보시면은 말이 다 블럭들이에요.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, mình tên là Nam, mình đến từ Hà Nội. Hiện tại mình đang làm việc tại công ty KICA. Hiện tại thì mình đang làm ở công ty khuôn và mình đang làm ở bên team lắp đặt các thiết bị trong khuôn. Môi trường làm việc của mình cũng khá là tốt và trải qua với mọi người rất vui vẻ. Mình học ở trường Jeonju GLEX2020. Sau đó thì sau 2 năm thì mình tốt nghiệp. Mình đã nhận được bằng chứng chỉ nghề và có bằng chứng chỉ tiếng Hàn. Sau đó thì được sự giúp đỡ của thầy cô và giáo sư chủ nhiệm thì mình đã được giới thiệu đến công ty, đến đây phỏng vấn và làm việc đến tận bây giờ. Khi mình có thể làm việc ở đây càng lâu và để tích lũy thật nhiều kinh nghiệm, sau đó sẽ trở về Việt Nam để có thể leo lên được những vị trí cao hơn và giúp ích với đất nước.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, tôi tên là Thành, tôi đến từ Phú Thọ. Hiện tại tôi đang làm tại công ty KICA. Hiện tại tôi đang vận hành máy CNC. Khi học ở trường để vận dụng vào công việc hiện tại của tôi thì tôi đã biết đọc được bản vẽ và biết được cấu tạo của các loại máy để vận dụng vào công việc hiện tại tôi đang làm. Rồi sau khi trở về Việt Nam tôi sẽ muốn thành lập một công ty nhỏ chuyên về khuôn.
I'm gonna introduce some departments that are well employed. The best department for employment is the part of automobile robot engineering. I'd like to emphasize that 100% employment guarantee for those graduation exam passers. Most of them are employed by Korea's leading companies such as Hyundai Samsung Heavy Industry and Samsung Heavy Industry. Also, aside from the Department of Automobile Robot Engineering, Department of Architecture, Mechanic, Electronics, Electricity, also available to be employed by Korea's leading companies. One more thing that I want to stress is they're working on equal condition with Koreans as an engineer. I'm sure that this is the moment you're most curious about, a scholarship. Every semester from admission to graduation, topic scholarships are provided to the international students. Basically, 20% scholarship is provided to all the international students, and scholarship applies depending on the topic level. If students get topic level 3, a 30% scholarship applies to them. If level 4, it will be 40%. Level 5 will be 50%, and level 6, 100% scholarship is provided. Please be aware that scholarships are not given only once. Scholarships are offered throughout the whole school year, as long as you have topic scores. So our college tuition is almost same regardless of the departments. So average tuition paid by international students is around $2,000 per semester. Per semester tuition fee is around $2,000, and if you're going to stay in the dormitory, it would cost $1,000. It means at least you need $3,000 without food or clothes per semester. But don't worry, there are various part-time jobs around our college. Around our college, you can easily find a part-time job. Actually, a lot of students are doing part-time job while they are studying. Our international exchange department tries to help students to have stable part-time job. One of our efforts is visiting part-time job workplaces to understand how is our student working and ask the owner to take care of our students. We think that students have to study. However, if students need to work, we need to help them to work while they're studying. Also, they can learn a lot of things through the part-time job. Also, we do various supports to the international students, such as dormitory and kitchen only for international students, support for finding a good job, training international students for employment, mentoring program, visiting industry and operating cultural experience, and various events for students. And another reason why Vision College of Jeonju is convenient accessibility. Convenient accessibility. Our college is located in the center of the new town of Jeonju. The new town is within 15 to 20 minutes of walking from our college. Let's take a look at some pictures of the school facilities. This is the dormitory, only for international students, and this is a cafeteria. It's a library, and last but not the least, these are the pictures taken when our students visited the industrial site. Through these field trips, students can think about getting a job before graduation, and it will be the good chance to make their plan for their future. Thank you for listening to my presentation so far.
Thank you for the wonderful presentation.
Yes. And then, before we take Q&A time, I would like to let you know what I already received your questions. I believe most of the questions seems to have already been answered. But about the application, I didn't answer yet, right? It's because, as you know, to most schools, the application process is similar, and each country has a slightly different method of application. So I suggest please refer to our school homepage to get the information about the application process. And unfortunately, we don't have a master program. Also, there is a question that level of education do I need to apply? The answer is, at least you have to graduate from high school to apply. Thank you for your participation. And finally, I will end the presentation. Thank you.
It was a wonderful presentation. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Do we have any questions in the chat box?
It seems there is no question anymore, right?
Yes,
Yes, you answered that question.
Maybe I'm perfect.
Yes, you were. It was a wonderful presentation. So thank you all for coming and learning about Vision College of Jeonju. You can rewatch this video on our YouTube channel at GLEX2020 podcast. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when new videos get posted. And to learn Korean with us, become a patron on patreon.com/GLEX2020 podcast and get in touch with us on social media. The links will be in the chat box. So the GLEX2020 offerings are like we offer various peer-led sessions, study sessions, and we have paid group classes with native Korean speakers, and we also provide certificates of completion and achievement. We have live interactive sessions on Zoom every day, so you're free to join that as well. We have a daily study session in 15 minutes, so you're invited to that. And we have global classmates whom you can be friends with and study Korean. If you like our work, get to know us and join us at Learn Korean in K-Culture study session and many of our free programs. Yes, the details are given here.
So thanks everybody for joining us. Let me see. I'll go back to this slide. If you like our work, join us in Learn Korean in K-Culture study session. We host that daily. And on weekends, we have a watch party from beginner to intermediate. It will be 100 videos. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn Korean, the weekend is the best time to join us. And if you like us, you like our sessions, we have a suggested monthly donation of $3 per month or an annual donation of $36, which allows us to host many Zoom sessions every single day. And like Sanchita said, we will have a study session in 15 minutes. I'm going to link the Zoom link for that session. Just a moment. Thank you for joining us. And special thanks to Jeonju, KICA, and Vision College of Jeonju for joining us today. We also have a survey that's in the chat box. Please fill that out so we can follow up with you if you want to study in Korea. And we will contact you regarding future scholarships or paid and free sessions hosted by GLEX2020. Anybody have a question? These were the questions, frequently asked questions, and Ihosok Sansing already answered them. Okay, stop share. Any questions?
Shall I unmute everyone? Maybe. Vanilla, could you unmute everyone? Are you able to do that? If you have any questions,
without topic courses, the student can apply.
Can you please repeat?
Without topic course, the student can apply or not?
Hold on, please. 토픽 점수 없으면. If you don't have topics course, you need to first take the Korean language course in our college. Yes.
Any other questions? Marco, would you like to ask your question?
It's partially answered because she said applying without college, without finishing high school is not allowed. So it is partially already answered.
Yeah.
Even if I work already in IT or I am a trained mechanical engineer, I cannot really apply. So yeah, because I did not finish my high school.
이게 그 하이스쿨 졸업 안 한 사람.
Is it difficult, Marco, to take an equivalent, like in the US, there
Yes.
is GED.
Yes.
Do you
In
guys have
Austria, it
one?
would take me the same time like I would take in college. Because I already finished 1.5 years finished. I quit in the second semester of the second year. So part of that is not finished. I needed 2.5 years for my college, for my high school to finish. And almost the same time is required for every other exam I could take with an equivalent measurement. So yeah.
Here
in
you
Germany,
can just show up to the test and pass. In the US, you just show up to the test, pass, and you're done, even if you didn't take any preparatory classes.
I think you can pass the GED if you study a little bit. You do it.
I think in Austria, it's a different system for the GED compared to the US. Yeah, in the US, you can just like, show up to the test and pass. And in Austria, he needs to take 2 years more of classes in order to even apply to take the test.
Yeah. So in Austria, there is a different system in place. In Germany, it is different because in Germany, with my work experience I have in the job, I can apply to university. We're in the same field as my job. So I could study IT in a university in Germany, but not in Austria. So it's quite, I don't know, I would say dumb or stupid. But yes, that's how it is.
We'll find a way for you, Marco,
Yeah,
so you can
it's
get
not
to
the problem.
Korea.
A question I have, can you apply to the language center on its own?
language center도 고등학교 졸업해야 되잖아요. Unfortunately, also the Korean language center, the high school graduation we accept.
Yeah, okay.
Marco, how about you?
However, the level should be high school graduated. Also, another question is what level TOEFL is required to get admission? Level 3. To enter the department course, like undergraduate course is topic level 3, but without topic level, if you graduate high school, you can take the course, Korean language course in our college. Also, another question is there any age limit for the admission?
졸업하고서 2년이면 안 되지. 고등학교 정도.
Actually, we accept like 2000년생이죠. 2000 or 2002, between 2000 and 2002 years birth, we accept. But if you are interested, you may inquire personally.
It is very interesting because your video already also mentioned, even if you want to study later, you can apply. So this is quite funny.
Yes. So Marco, we can communicate with each other. Okay.
Yeah. I can. Thank you.
Because I know you're really willing to study in here, Korea, but I want to help. But most of college, university, or any Korean language center, they might ask you the high school graduate level.
Yeah, so this is why I wanted to ask if there is a system in place when you already have more than 10 years on the job, maybe on this job. I work since 10 years in IT, and I cannot go to university to study IT, what I already know, I would say at least half a year of the basics already, because I work in it since 10 years, but yeah.
Marco, come to the US, get your GED, transfer to Korea.
American GED. You can challenge.
It would be interesting. What is
Seriously,
required
you
for
pass.
that?
You just come in, be a 6-month student, get the GED, then from the US GED score, apply to Korea, and that will be another visa though. It's like
Yeah, it would be
visa.
definitely faster. This wouldn't be a problem. In America, I would find normally without a problem any job, so I could find it and I could get the visa anytime. Yeah. Okay.
And then another question is, all the programs taught in 100% Korean or English? It's Korean 100%. That is why you have to at least you have to have TOEIC level 3. And you don't offer master degree? Yes, we don't have. We just have undergraduate program. Do they communicate with each other in just Korean? I mean, the teacher. Yes, teacher use just Korean. That is why you need to have Korean skills for understanding Korean. We should offer master. I really want to pursue my master in South Korea. Yes, there are a lot of master program in South Korea, so you can find a way. Maham.
Yes, I heard that more master's degree scholarships are given than undergraduate degree scholarships. So we'll be inviting more universities. So although Vision Vision College does not have a master's program, there might be other programs that will fit you. And also we've had 4 other universities that we've invited. Please rewatch the videos on YouTube, and you might be able to glean more information from those videos. So we'll wrap this up. Thanks everybody for joining us. I had a really great time, and I hope the noise in my house didn't bother anybody. Thank you so much. Please, let's keep in touch. We have a group for people who are seriously interested in studying in Korea. So Sansing Nim, please get in touch with us. We'll add you into that group. And if there are any people who are seriously interested and need some coaching, perhaps you'll be able to guide them inside the group.
네, 감사합니다, 여러분. 감사합니다,
감사합니다.
선생님.
I sent the link to the study session, so please click on that. I'll be heading to that room soon, and we'll be doing our Korean watch party study session.
네, 감사합니다,
Okay.
여러분.
See you in the
수고
next
많았습니다.
room.
감사합니다.
네. Okay, click on the other room. Join us in the other room. And after the study session, we have Webtoons reading. So you're welcome to join Webtoons reading after the daily study session too. We have so many programs to study and learn Korean.
Okay.
Bye.
See you guys.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
감사합니다.
Bye. 감사합니다.
나가도 될 것 같아. 네.
아까 바함이 어느 나라야?
마함이면은 인도 사람 같지 않아요?
그러니까 이런
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
네, 저만해요.